All right, let's get started with Hafed. I know I'm a little bit late, but it has been a busy, busy month. So let's let it get loaded. Came out here around 5 a.m. to do it, but I got a little waylaid. So it's I don't know, it's like 51 degrees, so it's kind of chilly out there. And I hear rain again. It's pretty much rained like non-stop for, feels like a week. But we're going to do Hafed. We've got this 3.1, 3 plus 1, and you get a free item. And then they want you to do sunstones. Make sure you're finishing up on your disco game if that's where you're at. And with Hafed, let's see what we might get in the collection case. It actually looks like it's probably going to be max whenever we get them. I would think. If he ever comes. Right, this is probably Easter Bunny tile. Huh. That would have been last month. I didn't do Hafed last month. I got really swamped. I'm not really seeing what might be for this month's Hafed. Guess we'll have to look. Sweet dreams. Huh. Okay. Let's jump in and see. And like I said, I didn't do Hafed last month, so I have quite a few points built up. And of course, always, every day do these and collect your. What did that come from? Okay, so make a lavender vest. Just make sure you get these things done every day so you can keep gathering experience and stuff. Okay, you can tell I'm tired. I didn't sleep very good last night. Alright, make a chicken noodle soup. And then I have to give 4 of these bread. Make a chicken noodle soup. I knew there was one more thing I needed. I think that's the right one. It is not. It's really hard to see those sometimes. That is not it. Hey, did I not make any? Alright, let's just make a bunch of them. Alright, make a potato soup. Let's see if we can do that. Nope, I need potatoes. Need a lot of potatoes anyway for this month's crop and stuff. So I've been making the potato starch. I'll collect 5 lemon juice. Alright, but yeah, just, make sure you do these every single day. So you can keep collecting energy. But I think we have plenty. I heard the map was only 1 page, or 1 island this time. Hopefully I don't mess up all the way through this. Sorry, I am tired. Got a lot going on the next couple days too. I've got somebody I haven't seen for like 10 years coming. I had 2 really, really good friends, and both of them got cancer, and one only lived a couple years and the other lived like 20 years with it. And this is the one who had leukemia, and she lived for like 20 years with leukemia. This is her daughter, and she's getting ready to move away, so I'm gonna see her. So I'm just kind of excited about that, and I got some things I need to get done. So It's just been a really, plus my birthday was this week, so it's just been really a busy month so far. And then we've got guild starting, I believe, tomorrow night. Okay, obstacles, blah, blah, blah. Use the bomb. We got energy tomatoes right off the bat. We've got presents. We've got the chest, and we've got a pay chest right off the bat. So that's kind of odd. And then you automatically just go right to there. And I do not see anything else to collect there. That's very strange. But always get your energy tomatoes. Of course. And then that's your VIP thing. Okay, so let's... I heard somebody asking about the green moss and they weren't hardly getting any. And somebody said something about a red rock, so I'm wondering if that's not the red rock that you get the most moss from. Okay, you get 4 from that one. Let's check out this one. Nope, maybe it was this moss they were talking about. Let's see what kind of things we have going on here. Okay, so we've had these before, these little peppers. I'm so surprised there's really not anything in this first little area. Right, there's another pepper. Sure, we'll need them. And this is a snake skin. So apparently this plant couple with each one. Okay, so now we can build our campfire. I don't take the time to share it when I'm doing the video because it just like takes down my screen and then I've got to like, you know, re-up the screen and everything. All right. Butterfly turtle. Trying to see if there's anything interesting. These are new. Wonder what comes. Or those the same? Nope, they're not the same. Alright, so we get the orange moss from those too. We've got this where, like I always tell you, we've used 30 sunstones, which I'm not even seeing where to click the 30 sunstones, but you get all those things in there. And this is, of course, going to be... These are from those plants I just did, the snakeskin ones. And why is it sending me to this little tree for wood? You know, when they do this, they don't send you to the one that gives you the most. 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7. So let's try this one. They just kind of send you to the closest one to where you are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks about the same. Let's try this tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that one looks like it was the most. This one here. As far as wood goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, by about 1, it looks like. So let's find some more green moss with the green moss on things. I should probably do one of these to show you, although... Oh, okay. So if you spend 30 sunstones, do that, you get all of these things, but it didn't really look like, oh, it wasn't that many of them. That's kind of weird. But like I said, I heard that this was a one map, so you should be able to get through it pretty quickly. And maybe you won't get as many things with it. I'm not sure yet. We haven't got very far. All right, so obviously we have the panther again. And there's another energy tomato, so that's 3 so far. People will probably say things about there's not very many this month, but there hasn't been the last couple months. But you know, like I always show you, you get like 7,000 to 10,000 experience from these energy presents. So I'm not sure how it's going to be this month either. All right, let's see. We need to do this one, so we need that orange moss from these ones that look like they have orange moss on them. But I didn't do it last month because I was just really hammered with everything. So, lived in the same place for the last 7 years, so I've been saving to move and everything, which, you know, 7 years is excessive, but I mean, the pandemic hit, and I couldn't leave the house for like 3 or 4 years. I don't even remember anymore how long it was. It was forever. But even before the pandemic, I had this weird, whatever it is, I have this autoimmune thing, and I had to wear a mask and really couldn't go out in public and stuff. And then during the pandemic, my son and my boyfriend did not let me go anywhere. So I sat there for like years in that house going crazy. Hence the game. Okay, we got design paper. We have a self alcove. I have kind of a funny story about the self alcove, but yeah, so I just was really busy last month moving and stuff. I was so happy to move. Okay, this self alcove, years ago, I started selling some of the stuff, and it was in the collection case. And apparently, it used to be that when you sold things in the collection case, you lost the collection. So now it's not the same. You can sell anything in there. It seems to stay. I'm always leery too, but it took me years to find this self alcove. I kept looking, you know, by the boat and trying to find it in there to finish that collection. It drove me crazy. But now I think you can sell pretty much anything and you still have your collection. I just put it in the inventory or in the warehouse or whatever. Okay, what's happening here? I'm assuming that's how you get through here. Okay. Where else would you get through here? So maybe it's this one that gets us through. It is. Okay. The map is a little bit different. I was going to say, I'm sure that's a gate, and it looks like it's probably a lower one. I don't think I have very many. Oh my God, how do I have so many of these? I have no idea how I have so many of those. It does not seem possible. Maybe that's a game glitch. Okay, that's odd. I would know if I had that many of those. Alright, you only get 2 with those, so let's find... Trying to find the orange mossy rocks. Here's one. You get 2. This one you get 4. So try to find these instead of these. And we are through. always wait to collect these presents so we can see how many we get. Oh, that opened up a lot. There's another one with lots of those peppers. Oh, did I already? I think I was talking about something. Okay, so we need the moss and that, and we need the green moss and the berries, which are from this tree. And we already did one of these trees, so I'm surprised we don't have any of these. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Well, we have tons of them by hitting that tree. Let's find another one. Let's start making stuff. So we need the green moss. I should start with the first one though. We've got the second one going. So let's see where these come from, the twine. Oh, come from the tree that I think gives the most wood too. There's a different tree here, but that's not anything. Just gonna grab a couple of them while we're over here. All right. Keep sending us to these, but we already know that we get more from these. All right. Let's see what we need for these ones. So we need the green moss. I'm going to grab that one while we're here since I seem to be having a hard time seeing those ones. What does the other thing need? Alright, let's do 2 of these and 1 of these. I wonder if we're going to have extra machines or if this is both of them and we need to get going with making stuff. Let me see if I can. I wanted to go ahead and make 4 slots. Let's see where we find the flint. 1, 2, 3, 4 in that moss. Let's see if we get any in this since it keeps directing us there. 4, okay. Was it the green or the orange I did? I think it was the green. Okay, here's the orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much the same. So let's do 2 of those. And what else did we need? The orange moss, and then, oh, I guess you get it from that too. So you get 2 from there, and from the snake plants or whatever they are, you get more. Okay, you get more of those, the bone looking things from that. The animal ribs, I was right. Okay, we're looking for the orange. There's one. And there's one. Oh, you get quite a few twine from that too. Oh, I already have the 4 slots. I was trying to do this. Yes, it's early. No, I haven't had any coffee. Yeah, since I moved, I've been drinking coffee. That's just not like a common thing for me. So we have a ton of those here. So we could do this. Don't be mad at me for doing this. But I just always think that's kind of cool. But I promise I won't do anymore. Okay, so the green, because it's not fair to you to show you that. I am on a little bit of a time frame this morning. Right, here's the green moss. Guess that I came out here around 4:30 to start working on this and got a little waylaid. I lost track of what I'm even doing. Okay, we got those. Trying to get through here, that's what I'm doing. So we need green and we need this twine. Oh, there's lots of little pepper plants there too. Right, do we have enough twine yet? Green moss. Most times I look and see what time I start the video too. I try not to go over an hour before I start the next one. Yeah, it's doing littler sections this time. Okay, so we've got the energy tomato. I think that's 4. Little snake plants, which I don't even know if that's what they're called. Okay, we got a green chest here. Oh, and then this weird thing that I don't know, I never do it. So we need green moss and the berries. This thing right here, like I've told you a million times, when I have done this, I get something really stupid like a tile or something. I never get any of these good things, so I just leave those alone. Okay, so we needed the berries from these trees. They're actually kind of hard to see. They mix in. Okay. So we need the green moss again. There's the orange moss, which I'll go ahead and grab. Already got an energy tomato ready. Green moss, there's some. Seems like we need a lot of green moss. So I was just kind of grab it on the way back to check, but I'm not seeing any. But there's an orange. Oh, here's some. Let's grab these green moss. Nope. There we go. Okay. Okay, we got some more presents. Energy tomatoes. Normally I have some of these left over after I'm done with the map, so I just keep coming back in and using them and getting more energy to start for the next month. And a panther to get through. Two. Three. What was behind? Okay, that's going to be one of our mysterious items. What was behind the other panther? I guess it was the design paper. But, oh, I didn't even show you guys these. Okay, so we've got the, the present, the hidden bonus. We've got the tile, the dragonfly fence, a weather vane, a mirror, a lamp. So it was that one, decoration coupon. So we don't have a skin. Oh, there's no skin this time. That is usually what I actually go for. Wow. And make sure you sell what's in your bag. And we've got bombs to use. All right, let's see where we are. So they did simplify Hafed. But I've used about 4,000 energies so far to get through this. So they are smaller, so you do need a decent amount of energy. Okay. We've got another energy tomato. Design paper. So we just need these berries. Let's see if we got enough. And we do. Wonder how much shorter that makes this then. Huh. See how far we got. Well, we got a decent ways. 100 energy. Watering cans. 200 energy. So, I mean, you're going faster to get through this. All right, 6:15. I think I started. Feels like 5:45. So it's taken us about a half hour, I think, to get through this far. Okay, we've got this one. Let's see how many it takes. So I am lacking on picks. We've got an energy chest there. Okay, so we need some of these. And it's taking me to this plant, which you get one. So that's not great. I think a lot of people have really gotten away from Hafed. Used to be when I would put these videos out, it seems like I got hundreds of people watching them, and it's been down under 100. So I think people have given up on Hafed. So maybe this will maybe bring some people back. Just gathering some of the berries while I was there. Let me see what we still need. Yeah, we still need those. So I think this one gave it too. Let's see how many you get from there. Okay, you got 2 bones from there. So I think this one's Just going to be, got 4 and 4, so it looks like that's going to be the best. And then I think we needed the rust moss, the rust colored moss. Just going to grab them both while we're here. All right, and we are through. And we did not get very far. Oh, there's another energy tomato. Gotta go back and grab it. And another panther. Two. And 4 for this one. And I'm just still getting those hammers. Okay, so it's just the energy presence back here. Oh, and an energy chest. Alright, that opened a decent sized section, but yeah, this is really opening small sections. Alright. Looks like it was a decent amount of things to get through. And I don't really want to jinx myself, but they haven't used any of the workshop things yet, so that should be coming here pretty quick. I don't think any of them will be done. Yep, actually there is one done. Let's make one of those. And one of those are done. Make another one of those, and then I'll probably have to get some more stuff to get through this. Probably use some of it. Yeah, the green moss. What is it? Oh, there is a green moss in there. There's an orange moss and another, and there's another one. Here's green moss. And there's orange, orange, green, green. Let's head back. And not enough. Oh, yeah, it is. Maybe that hadn't just gotten the check mark yet. Check mark yet. I can say that. All right, let's try the moss. Let's try this rock. Very small sections. And then this one is still got the fog. We've got an energy tomato in there. Lots of these little trees. Okay, that opened up a decent sized section. I don't really see anything in there. There's another one of those weird things. Alright, so we gotta get some twine. So I think we decided this tree was the one that gave the most twine. Okay, got the check mark. And that opened a pretty decent sized section. We've got another one of these. Let's see how many it takes. 4. Alright, we need some peppers. And there's a whole big thing of it, but I won't do it. I won't do it. Never encourage you to use sunstones. Just show you for the sake of showing you. You can do everything. Just like the mini game that's out right now, like the last 3 or 4 I've bought the plant but not really even made the products to finish the mini game, and I'm going to finish this one up too, it looks like. I think I made like 1 product or something so far just to see how much it gave, but then I thought, no, you know what, I'm not going to do it so that I can show everybody you can do it without. Okay, they opened a small section. Kind of thought it was going to be those, but glad I did the other. This is crazy how little the sections are. We've got one of the energy chests there. Energy tomatoes. Design paper. Alright, let's see what we need. Green, we need a little bit of everything. The green moss. Oh, I missed that one. Sure, there's probably some in here somewhere. Let's see how many more green moss we gotta get. One more, and then we need the berries and the peppers. Oh, I missed that one too. So we need berries and peppers. Get quite a few berries. We may have those. Let's find some peppers. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of them. Just joking. It was my birthday a couple days ago, and I just love birthdays on Facebook. You feel so special. Like everybody remembers, everybody says something to you. You get to think about everybody that, like, I don't know, it seems like almost everybody I know is on my Facebook page or something. But you like just get to remember all your memories with those people, and like with you guys, the game people, like, you know, the last couple years, and like I remember things with, you know, pretty much all of you, different points in time, so it's nice to think of everybody. It was a good birthday. I don't always have those. Sometimes I've been utterly alone on my birthday, especially like the pandemic, stuff like that. You just really don't feel like you have anybody during times like that. But my birthday kind of made up for that, I guess. It was a good day. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with the workshop things. So if I have to speed them up, I will be using sunstones, but only to speed them up for the video. Let's see if I got enough of everything else. Alright, so we need 4. I think that might be 2. And actually, I'd like to do this, but I'm going to see if I can get through the next one. Nope, I need 1 more. So, green moss and peppers. Okay. Here's a patch of pickled peppers. What show was that? Was that Frasier or something where they were saying paprikash pickled peppers? What show was that? I don't think it was Friends. Alright, so I'm going to start a couple of those. Get some more, find some more green moss and see if I can. All right. Do one of these trees so I can make that. All right. See if I used any of the things I needed for this. Obviously I did. So we need more berries and we need more of the bone things. We're there. I think it's going to be that. Yeah, it looks like the fence stops right there. Just such little sections it takes out, right? Energy tomato. That looked like it might have been something, but it wasn't. Let's see how many this takes. That's a 5, so there'll be quite a few in that one. Well, that opened up a decent section. All right, brown moss and the trees. Let's see. Or rust moss, I'm not sure which one it is. Right, yell if I'm missing something here. Where is the rust moss? There's some green moss. I'll grab that. And there's more green moss. Huh. Whenever I think I've missed something, I always hear Rachel Rogers yelling at me, "It's right there." Okay, there's one. There's another. Here's one. Let's just go for it. Now we gotta hit a couple trees on the way back over. And we need more trees. Luckily, we have some right here. How is that not enough? My goodness. I'll try one of these. You don't get as many. All right, for this one, for the twine, and we got it this time. Okay. And the panther. I'm going to try to start getting all the buildings done too. Been working on documents. All right, so we've got this, which is one of the mysterious items. I've been working on documents, and I got a lot of the upgrades done. Right now, I'm trying to think what I'm even working on right now. I'm doing the machine upgrades. Some of the newer ones I've got to finish. So then I started working on the construction garage, like what it takes as far as the crystals and stuff. Okay, so we need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So when I have time, I do that, but I've just, like I said, I've just been strapped for time the last couple months. But soon everything will get back to normal. All right, it's this one I need, right? Actually, I don't remember how many. One more. I'll probably regret using that green moss. Normally it's the next one, like the one that you just use, it'll be the other one in here. It'll be the next one you'll use. It's typically how it goes. So I just use the vases, so let's just gonna take a chance and make 4 of those. Grab some moss before we go back over. All right, so we need berries and peppers. Berries, berries. We've got 3 energy tomatoes done. Berries. All right, let's grab some peppers. Looks like it stopped raining. I've honestly not seen this much rain here. I mean, it's Ohio, so I mean, yeah, you get a lot of rain. Decent amount, but the last few years, really not. So this is kind of not typical how much it's raining. It's kind of a little scary because of how bad allergies are this year and everything, and now it's just going to be wet. I was reading on a few people's profiles that the juniper trees, which we have here, they're growing this mold flower or something like that. Like, it's been raining so much that it's that these orange flowers are coming up on these trees, and people have never seen them, and they're looking it up, and it's actually a mold from all the rain. So that can't be good for people with allergies. Okay, we got everything. Oh, here's Bill. What does Bill need today? Let's see. Okay. Well, that's kind of funny. I've seen other people say that happened to them, but I haven't had that one happen. Oh, sorry. How much more do we have? I may have to quit and come back. I gotta get like people out the door and stuff. So let's see what time it is. 6:39. This is why I wanted to start it at 7. I got like 20 more minutes and I gotta go, and then I'll finish it when I get everybody out the door. Let's see. Actually, it's this one that gives more, so let's click on these. What is all of this? I wonder what this means for the trophy, too. With it being like this. Okay, so I just need the berries. Did we get berries from these two? No. Okay. So it's just the trees. Make one of those while I'm over there. Where are the trees? Well, here they are. Okay. Go back over and check. Yep, we're in. And a tiny little section. Oh my goodness. Tiny little section. It's crazy. Not a very big section there either, so that must be where we get in. We'll be in there with Bill here in a second. Energy tomato. Moss. Moss. We seem to need a lot of that. Oh, we had a design paper there. We've got a paid chest here. All right, we got energy tomato, some moss, see what we need. Oh, we've used like 11,000. All right, so we need So it's still taking quite a bit of energy to get through this. But we know this one gives more, so we'll go there. And still not there. Wow, that is taking a lot of energy. Okay, because we need bones now. No wonder it wasn't check marking. I'm sure we'll need them though. Can you guys hear the birds? All right, need like 10 more bones. 3, 6, 9. Oh, we get the check mark. And an energy tomato. And moss. Let's see where we get through here at. Okay, we've got the gate right here. Crazy how little the sections they open up are. Oh, that was silly. I was thinking about the things I gotta do this morning. All right. I just really wanted to get Hafed. I felt bad all month last month not doing Hafed. And people were asking questions and I didn't know the answer, and yeah, I felt kind of bad. Okay. Mysterious item. Okay, we got through all those. Let's start on this section. We've got design paper there. How much more do we have after this? Alright, we gotta get through that gate. And we still have these 2 sections. Okay. Hopefully it won't take that long. Oh, we need 8 of those. I have a feeling I might be ending here and start the second video while I make those. Instead of using sunstones. I'm not sure why I just clicked that one. Alright, so we need 8 of those. I got 2 making. 1. Alright, I'm using sunstones to clear these. 3, 4. But 1, 2. Three, 4. get some more bones. So I'm gonna have to make double of these. Where am I even at? Here we are. So I need 6 more. So we got 4 making, 5, 6. Actually, I could just do this now. How much time do I have? Got about 10 more minutes, probably. Did that make it? Do I need 2 more? 2 more. So start making those. Because that'll probably be the next one. Energy tomato. I do see the moss. I am tempted to grab it. Amazon snake statue. That's kind of cute. Oh, wow. Look, that opened up. Decent sized section, and we have everything here. Imagine that. Nice. Okay. Got a panther. Let's see. This one's, it looks like it's going to be like an 8 or something. 7 maybe. Seven. All right, let's get rid of the panther. See what's behind there. See the mysterious collection. This is probably going to be something. Yeah, there we go. We got to make. Oh, good job. Good job. Okay. That did end up being the next one. Not the right one. 1, 2. Back. Okay, we need 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got them going. Let me grab some pepper plants. Pepper plants. Actually, I think my time is up. Okay, time is up. Happy farming. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'll finish up this. I'll get everything ready for this before I log back on and or log back on, start recording again. Then we'll go over the energy presence, and we'll go over the chest and everything, and then we'll find the trophy. And happy farming. Have a great day. Happy May. I don't know. Just be happy. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with Hafed Part 2. Dun, dun, dun. That just wasn't necessary. All right. Have a great day.